Weapons that Kaito brought. I can't imagine these are the ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons. Everything Kokichi said is putting a huge strain on our hearts. What's wrong with him? I have no idea what he's thinking. Is he even actually human? After seeing that, Kibo seems to be more human than he is. That asshole. How long is he gonna keep screwing around? Click! Click it, damn it!
What?
Determined enough to end the killing game. I never thought I'd hear you saying that. Did we talk to Kiboi? No.
As I thought.
Didn't expect Kokichi to lay low, but killing all but 2 of us is a horrible idea. He might seriously do it. Be careful, Shuichi!
Yeah.
I knew you guys would all be like this. Now I can definitely entrust the ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons to you guys. Let's talk about the hammers.
Could it be?
The ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons. Are you talking about the hammers? There's no reason to listen to him, guys. Come on, at least hear me out. This is also Miu's memento. Miu's memento. Yeah, they're called electro hammers, and there's something I asked Miu to invent.
How exciting!
They're a pretty incredible invention that disables any electronic machine on contact.
Huh?
Disables electronic machines? I bet that includes Kibo too. They should be helpful against Monokuma, right? Helpful against Monokuma? Hey, how did you know we were gonna fight Well, I just happened to be hiding in the dining hall when I heard you discussing it. The fact that you were hiding there means it wasn't a coincidence.
But
I was just so elated when I heard you guys wanted to fight Monokuma, because that was my plan all along. That's how I want to end this killing game. That's why I asked Miu to make this, to defeat Monokuma and the Monokubs.
Stop it.
Don't lie, you've been fixated on the killing game the whole time. Is that really something Miu made? Aren't you lying about that too?
disappointing.
You're gonna doubt that too. Of course, have you forgotten everything you've done to us up till now? Yep, I forgot. How do you expect us to believe that?
Because
That doesn't make sense. If Miu made that weapon, why didn't she use that instead of murdering someone? Yeah, if there were weapons to fight against Monokuma, we should have all fought together. This is all your fault. Our fault? I told Miu too, you know, around the time I asked her to invent this. I told her that we should fight against Monokuma, but she... What a pain in my ass. Why do I gotta make this again?
well, you know.
Quit complaining. This is all an unfuckable, ugly bitch like you is good for anyway. What? Okay. But this is so exciting. When this is done, we can probably defeat Monokuma, right? Especially when we all join forces. Don't be stupid. If you're gonna do it yourself. Doesn't matter if we promise to work together. Someone will still betray us and kill one of us. Besides, this weapon won't make a difference. We'll all be killed by an exisal before we can use it. I just invented it because I was asked to. I have no intention of defying Monokuma. There's no way we can beat him, and I can't afford to die here anyway.
Listen up!
Not when I still need to invent something that's gonna change the world. So if you want to defy Monokuma, do it yourself.
Come with me!
But if it does work out, come help me, okay? I'll do anything to thank you. Someone will still betray us. That's what she said. Well, the exisals were still moving at the time, so I don't blame her, but she was afraid to trust you guys. The fear of betrayal overcame her. That's why she bloodied her hands in this killing game. That idiot.
You know.
But you guys are different. You guys wouldn't lose to the fear of your friends betraying you, right? You showed your determination to fight together. But you ignored my advice from earlier.
No.
And you would lie about killing all of us just to test that theory. Yeah, that's why I want you guys to do your best. Quit screwing around. What are you saying? You probably just lied about talking to Miu. Oh, by the way, the electro hammers weren't the only thing Miu made. She made this thing too. That bomb too. Not exactly a bomb though, even if it is called an electro bomb. That jams electrical signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it Doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them, so I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers.
Please, wait!
Settle. We have no intention of using such suspicious-looking hammers. Are you sure you can use these electro hammers not only against Monokuma, but also to get through that underground tunnel? The underground tunnel? You can use the electro hammers to destroy the electronic traps in that place. Is that true? Oh, are you finally starting to believe me? But be careful, electro hammers run out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an Exasol, it'll run out of juice with just 1 shot. Got it. Once the battery depletes, it takes 24 hours to fully charge. So watch out for that. Anyway, I'm done explaining, so I'll hand the electro hammers over. I'll let you guys talk it over. I won't interfere anymore either.
Huh?
Won't interfere? I'll be looking from a distance, or something like that. You don't want me around anyway. Wait, before you run off, there's something I need to ask you. What was that writing in the courtyard?
If I remember correctly...
That message that Gonta found. This world is mine, I believe it said. Did you write that? And if you did, why? What's that? I have no idea.
Why?
No, play dumb. Your name is on it. You've gotta be the one who did it. But I wouldn't gain anything from writing a message like that, would I? That would just make you guys suspect I'm the mastermind. The mastermind?
Because...
Yeah, this world is mine. Kokichi Oma. Would make me seem like the mastermind. Oh, I know. This is all Monokuma's doing. He's trying to get us to suspect each other. But don't worry, I truly want to end this killing. Suddenly a dark shadow slid between us, quick as a flash.
Tell us the truth. What are you scheming?
Like I said, I just want to end this killing game, that's all!
If you don't tell us the truth, then I'll break you.
Maki roll, cut it out! You'll get killed if you don't! I told you, we can't play this killing game! That's just what Monokuma wants!
Maki let go and Kokichi's body fell in a heap on the floor. Jeez, you're such a meanie. How could you do something like this to a friend? Friend? As if. You guys may not think that way, but I see all of you as my friends. That's why I'll be back. I won't interfere anymore, so please continue to walk the path you believe in. Kokichi picked himself up and staggered to the exit. He left behind the electro hammers. What should we do?
No.
I mean, about the hammers, they've got to be booby-trapped somehow. But looking at it, it definitely seems like something Miyu made. Either way, I refuse to believe anything he says. But, you know, if it's not a lie, then isn't this our own one chance to escape? What?
Listen up.
If we use those electro hammers, maybe we can get through the underground passage. So why don't we try
What
it?
is it?
You mean, actually do what Kokichi is suggesting? No matter what we do, it'll be dangerous, but are you really going to believe Kokichi?
No.
Our goal is to escape with everyone, right? If there's a chance we can do it, then we should take it. We don't have enough time. Time?
Okay.
Yeah, with Monokuma. Like, he's gonna get in our way soon. True. This is our best chance now that he's not making any obvious
Hey,
movements. So let's try the underground passage with these hammers. We'll get to the outside world. You're right. If we can escape, we'll find out the secret of the outside world for ourselves. We do not know if that's a lie or the truth, though. Secret of the outside world. The despair Gonta mentioned. Was that a lie? Is it the truth? We have to get out. We have to try.
Alright!
Yeah, that's all we've got. Well, the secret of the outside world might just be a lie anyway.
Let's do it.
Either way, we should at least try, so we won't have any regrets. What do we do? What do you want to do, Maki?
That punk.
If that hammer's a trap, then I'll really kill that asshole.
Come on, man.
You can't kill him, just punch him.
Okay, okay.
I know, I'm just gonna beat him to a bloody pulp. If everyone else is gonna do it, I understand. Then I'll prepare myself for the underground passage again. Yeah, right on! Also, don't let Keyboy touch it. However, I'm still concerned that Monokuma has been so quiet. He hasn't shown himself at all since the morning announcement. Where is he? So there's no point worrying about that, not if I want to focus on moving forward. It's the only thing I can do. Keep moving forward.
Alright!
Let's get going. We're gonna escape from that underground passage for sure this time. Kaito gave a triumphant shout. We all grabbed our electro hammers. Yes, let's go. I'll be cheering for you. Himiko, you need to come too. We left the gym in high spirits. I need to go too. I should head to the underground passage. I took the final electro hammer and left the gym. If you're suspicious and you know it, raise your hand. If you have doubts about this plan, raise your hands. If you think this is dumb, I've run out of things to go with, so. Raise your hand. I'm not creative enough to be a poet. Tay knows exactly how suspicious my suspicious nature is. It's very suspicious. I doubt everything. Everything's a conspiracy. Touch that, and then we'll go to the other side. I enjoy my conspiracies. And I will cling to my conspiracies until the end of time. Yay, anime. They make me suspicious. And my track record says I am right. Kibo, what's wrong? You're not going to head downstairs. I have a favor to ask you. This hammer disables electronic machines, right? Are you concerned that it will disable you too?
Of course.
Why, of course I'm curious. The outcome will settle once and for all how Miu perceived me. I don't think it's a good idea to test that. Remember the hydraulic press? Besides, it's supposed to use a lot of energy. We shouldn't waste it. A waste, huh? I see. It would be a waste. Yes, we shouldn't be wasteful. Poor Keyboy. So robots pout too. I want to see Robo Pouty Lips. Also, hi Mankeys. I haven't been ignoring you. You've just been very quiet.
All right.
Let's get started. Are we really going to be okay? What are you afraid of? Of course it's gonna be okay. Right? You seem anxious too, Himiko. Yeah, Robo Patty Lips. There's no need to worry. Of course it's gonna be a little dangerous, but
Don't worry about
we got all these ultimates here. If we all work together, everything will be alright. Those words. Yeah, we can finally fulfill Kaede's wish. So let's all work hard to escape this place together, and once we get out of here and make it to the outside world, why don't we all stay friends? Akamatsu! Yes, we made a promise together. Our promise to work together to get out of here and become friends. Now's the time to fulfill that promise. I'll cheer for you guys. You need to do it too. That's right, that's exactly right. To keep the promise I made to Kaede, I will never give up. I can't give up! I mean, you can. It's pretty easy to do. You just say, I give up. Bam, you give up.
Alright.
No matter what, let's keep our promise to Kaede. So we can mourn our fallen friends.
I mean,
Don't have time to talk. Let's go. What a bitch!
Well,
All we can do is move forward. We won't know if this hammer is Kokichi's trap or the real thing until we use it.
yeah.
If the one who made these hammers was really Miu, and if they really work, then that's also the power of an ultimate. I don't know what help a cosplayer can be, but I want to fulfill my promise to Kaede. That's why I've decided I'm ready to move forward.
Hey, Shuichi.
Leave all the cheering to me. Now's the time to finally pull magical pom-poms out of my mouth. I've come this far. I've no choice but to believe. With the hammer that Miu invented, I know we can do it. I have to believe it. I kept repeating that to myself as I stepped into the tunnel.
Are you okay? Damn it.
Let's go.
This is it for me.
Time to do my best!
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me, everyone.
Alright, we did it! That was easy. Oh. Looks like we have to actually do it. Maybe. Oh my god, this sliding though.
Damn it.
Oh, damn it.
This is it for me.
Leave it to me. Hup, hup. Hup. Hup, hup, hup. 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 Hup.
I don't trust what I can't see!
Hup. Hup. Hup.
Finally, we made our way out of the tunnel. It was so long we thought there was no end, but there was an end indeed. And in the end, there was...
Huh?
Is this the exit?
That's right.
Seems like it. Look here.
Oh my!
Oh, it's a door! On the other side of that door. Yeah, it's probably the outside world. Does anyone remember the 56 key code? Yeah, we did it. We can finally escape.
No.
Don't get your hopes up. We need to know if this is actually the outside world. Yeah, you're right. We don't know what the outside world looks like. Now, it's fine. Monica was probably just lying to us. The skies over this academy are normal, so the meteorites are probably gone. Everything's fine out there. Anyway, let's open that door. We'll have plenty of time to talk afterward. This looks similar to the electric barrier in front of the exit hangar. Unless we disable that, we won't be able to open that door. Let's look around. There's nothing to look at here.
Well,
Even though we've come this far, Monica hasn't appeared yet. How strange. He thought we couldn't get through the underground passage, so he wasn't worried, but now he's probably freaking out. I bet his face is all blue. If so, then he wouldn't be Monica anymore. He'd be a blueberry. Sure.
it can't be.
Or maybe Kokichi is distracting him.
It's wrong.
There's no way Kokichi would do that. I can't believe he'd do that either, but the hammers were just like he said, so maybe. I can't help but wonder why. It is odd that Monokuma didn't try to embarrass us at all. If Miyu made these a while ago, we should have all teamed up then. Yeah, if we'd done this back then, Gonta would have been with us. Kokichi said Miyu was too scared of betrayal to cooperate with us. Her fear of death made her more willing to kill us than defy this killing game. That punk was brainwashed by the killing game. Well, there were still 2 eggs and souls then, and we weren't as rebellious as we are now. Maybe it was unavoidable. Gee boy. Managed to make it this far because Miyu's electric hammer. Kokichi was actually telling us the truth about them. It's pretty surprising, actually. Just when you think he's all lies, he suddenly tells the truth. He's a very inscrutable person. Very inscrutable.
That reminds me.
This place seems less like a building and more like the inside of a spaceship or a submarine in some anime or sci-fi movie. Gonna ignore me, Kaito? Gotta find a way to get past this barrier. Aww. Large round door. I have to take down the electric barrier to open the door.
Could it be?
This is a control panel for the barrier. If it's like the one in the Exisal hangar, I should be able to disable the barrier with the passcode. Password. Does anyone know it? We don't need that.
Yeah.
If it's electronic, we just gotta destroy it with these hammers. It seems the lock is controlled electronically, so we can use the electro hammer to open it. Let's destroy this control panel with the hammers and open the big dumb gate. Then everything will be over. We can say goodbye to this academy and this killing game. Finally, this death game is going to end. Yes, at last we can return to our normal lives. Normal lives. Beyond this door is our normal, peaceful, boring lives. We'll be able to go home to those normal lives. The secret of the outside world couldn't be that awful, right? Let's go. It's finally time to graduate from the Academy of Lies. With that, Kaito swung the electro hammer and smashed it down on the control panel. Lock disabled. Yeah, the door's unlocked. Now we just gotta open this gate. Let's all work together. Yes, we can do it. Finally we can get out. We all ran to the door and with our own hands, with our own strength, we opened that door. Our door to the future. A future of hope and despair. They're in outer space. That would have been funnier. What is this? What's going on? What is this? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. The door is now locked. Barely conscious, we heard a sound in our heads. What? What happened? Congrats, you finished the killing game. Kokichi, are you okay? Get us together. It wouldn't be funny if you died here, you know.
See?
Your lives are very precious to humanity. Huh? What? Humanity? Well then, the fun starts now. It's finally time to reveal everything. Shook my head, dizzy. The ground spun under me, but I managed to get to my feet. And at the same time... What was that just now? What's going on? On the other side of that door was... Where even are we? What in the world is going on? Good morning, everybody. How are you guys feeling? Terrible? Of course you guys are, because you now know the truth of the outside world.
Huh?
The truth of the outside world? You saw it, right? The outside world you guys so desperately longed for doesn't exist.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, it doesn't exist? Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, okay? Everything began when that despair came falling from the sky.
There was no way to avoid avoid the numerous amount of meteorites raining down on Earth. The leaders of every nation realized that we could not escape the end of the world. Please, wait!
Hold on. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Jeez, you better not interrupt me again or I'm not going to tell you anything. Got it? But, Kibo, we should listen to what he has to say. Continuing on where we left off.
The leaders of every nation wanted to prevent the extinction of the human race. So they decided to implement a plan. The Gopher Project. A plan to place talented humans in a spaceship in order to help them escape the world's end. So that they may find another planet where they can preserve humankind. The Gopher Project wasn't implemented to save the human race, but rather to salvage the human race. 16 young and talented high schoolers were chosen for the Gopher Project. These Adams and Eves of the New World were known as the ultimate students. But the 16 students refused to partake in this plan. Well, it's obvious why they wouldn't. Surviving alone? Family and friends left behind to die? That's just hell right there. So then, the 16 students decided to flee from the project. They erased their memories to forget their ultimate talents, to become normal students.
But it was around that time a certain cult organization rose in power.
Those who believed in the end of days were convinced humans deserved the meteorite's wrath. When they discovered the Gopher Project, they plotted to sabotage the plan. That's when the ultimate hunt began. The ultimate hunt affected all society. Those influenced by it searched for the 16 students. As a countermeasure, the organization responsible for the Gopher Project spread misinformation claiming that all 16 students had died. That was our memory of the funeral. With this, they were able to quell the ultimate hunt, shelter the 16 students, and carry out the Gopher Project. The Ark's launch succeeded, despite the meteorites and the destruction of Earth. The 16 ultimate students were sent off into space as humanity's last survivors. How exciting!
And that Ark is the true identity of this academy. What?
The Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles is actually a gigantic spaceship colony. But how?
This whole academy is one giant spaceship colony? What are you saying?
What?
You really think I'll believe that? Well, hold on now, the story isn't done yet.
By the way,
Don't you think it's strange? Why do you think the killing game happened on the Ark, humanity's last hope?
me.
Actually, the organization behind the Gopher Project made one terrible oversight. A horrible person hiding among the 16 chosen to be the last survivors of the human race. What?
How exciting!
It was the leader of the cult organization trying to crush the Gopher Project, and they hid among the last survivors of the human race and prepared a robot on this ship.
Yeah.
Yep, that robot is Monokuma.
See?
Originally, the 16 chosen students were placed into a state of cold sleep. We're only supposed to wake up once the ship found a suitable planet, but Monokuma manipulated the Ark and brought it back to the ruined Earth. Although the 16 were supposed to wake up on a different planet, they rose from their sleep,
You know,
and they are now here.
Hold up.
If we return to Earth, that means...
what you guys just saw, that's Earth now.
What did you say?
That's Earth after a few hundred years, while we were in cold sleep. And Earth destroyed by meteorites, without oxygen or living creatures. An Earth without any cities. Or any people you knew. That is the truth of the outside world.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Which means...
There is no place for you bastards to go home to. That's why it's pointless to go outside. The real outside world doesn't exist anymore.
What?
Doesn't exist? The Earth and humans have died out ages ago, except for the last 16 survivors of humanity. Well, last 7 survivors of humanity.
It's a lie.
That's a lie. It's definitely a lie. I already told you I wouldn't lie anymore. I'm tired of lying, you know.
So that means...
Anyway, I gotta confess, you know that cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me.
Huh? Anyway...
Which means the mastermind who snuck Monokuma onto the Ark is... me.
But how?
Kokichi, you're the mastermind? I didn't want to just crush the Gopher Project. I wanted to ruin it in the worst way possible. So I came up with a plan.
Let's have more fun.
What could possibly be worse than the last 16 survivors of humanity killing each other?
What?
You.
It's a lie.
It's all gotta be a lie. Oh, you want me to lie now? But you guys always told me not to do that. I'll show you the irrefutable evidence that I am the mastermind. Kokichi took what looked like a remote control out of his pocket and fiddled with it. And a minute later...
Exosols?
What's going on? I thought only the Monocubs could control the Exosols.
Well, I'm different. Since I'm the mastermind, I control everything in this school. As long as I have the master remote control, all Exosols move on my command.
Then...
So, you really are the mastermind.
Tell me.
You were always suspicious from the start, but for you to be the mastermind.
Oh, man.
You look like you don't believe me, Shuichi. I'm so disappointed in you. I even gave you such a huge hit, but you still didn't get it.
How boring.
I was waiting with so much anticipation to see when you guys would figure it out.
what is it?
Hint. You left that message for us.
Maybe.
But I guess that precedent went to waste, all because you bastards trusted each other. Huh? I told you, you guys should have doubted each other more. You guys could have realized I was the mastermind earlier and there could have been less victims. Actually, Kaede had the right idea to try and kill the mastermind at the start. Too bad though, if only she had killed me then, the killing game would have ended.
Huh?
What do you mean? This is the truth to the killing game. Well, this turned out not so boring, right? Not anyone could have organized a killing game with the last 16 survivors of humanity, you know? Are you saying it's the truth? Were we just being led around by you the whole time?
Mad?
Oh, you mad? So what are you gonna do about it?
Shut up!
Of course I'm mad.
Always messing around.
I think you've won just because you've got the Exosols on your side, because we've got the Electro Hammers.
What?
What's happening?
Wow.
Oh, typical Kaito. I guess things aren't going your way. Lucky for me, you ran out of juice.
What?
The Electro Hammer. That moment is Electro Hammer powered down, and not just Kaito's. Every Electro Hammer powered down at once.
Well, you know.
I told you, didn't I? The problem is that it runs out of battery pretty quickly.
But...
That lasted longer than I calculated, so I actually started getting a bit nervous.
You?
Did you calculate that too?
My bad.
Sorry, Kaito, your tiny brain is just too different from mine.
Please don't.
Don't glare at me like that. Punching me won't solve anything either, you know. You can't resurrect the dead. You can't turn Earth back to normal. Right.
Always messing around.
Even if that is the case.
Don't screw around.
Can't get over it if I don't punch you.
Kaito!
Wait. Tried to stop Kaito before he ran off, but I couldn't grab him in time.
Ah!
Jeez, your stupidity can't be cured unless you feel a bit of pain first. But Maki's scream was in vain. Before our very eyes, Kaito charged at the Exosol and was smacked down. He hung limply from the Exosol's hand like a ragdoll.
Kaito!
Don't worry. He's not dead. But now you know, right? There's no use defying me. The mastermind. These Exosols were originally machines to protect us. They were built to shield us from any danger that might pop up on other planets. But now I think it's hilarious how much they've become a threat to you guys.
Oh, she's pissed. Give Kaito. Maki.
Back.
Give Kaito back. Or I screaming murder. Maki glared at Kokichi and moved toward him. No, Maki, even if you...
Wanna die?
Maki,
It's no use.
I won't let go. Even if you kill me, I can't let you go. Please, Maki.
Shuichi!
Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Shuichi. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the mastermind's identity. They're all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. Ending.
What did you say?
If this is the ending, then what are we supposed to do now? If the world is destroyed and we're the last human beings left, what are we supposed to do from now on? How about doing anything you want? Eh. I know I started this whole thing, but I'm bored now, so I'm sorry about that, guys. That's why I wanted to reveal the truth. I wanted to see utter despair on your faces. Yuppers, I'm totally satisfied now, so you guys are free to do whatever you want.
Wait.
Hold on, you're the one that started all this. That's so irresponsible. You guys can commit suicide together or kill each other. Or you can change your mind and say, here, you're welcome to do that too.
Thanks to the school's barrier, there's plenty of oxygen. It is the Gopher Project's arc. It's supposed to be humanity's last hope. Oh, but did you guys know? The sky on the other side of the barrier isn't real. That's just one of the arc's functions. It's meant to help us forget we're on a spaceship.
Oof, ugh, question mark?
So that means...
So anyway, the killing game is over. Now you can do whatever you want.
Huh?
I don't know what to do.
You bastard.
What do you plan to do with Kaito?
Ah,
Oh, I just want to chill off for a bit.
hot-blooded idiots like him are trouble. They do whatever they want without thinking about the consequences. If it's just him, I can deal. But if he gets all of you involved, then that's totally a hassle. Also, the killing game might start up again if I let him run around. So that means...
Anyway, Shuichi, can I have the Exisal Hanger's alarm remote control back? What?
See?
I was thinking that'd be the perfect place to keep Kaito in. Don't give it to him, Shuichi.
Shuichi.
Hand it over, Shuichi.
Bastard.
Don't give it to him. You know what'll happen if you don't hand it over, right?
This school is mine! I am the king! I, Kokichi Oma, am the mastermind and king of the ultimate academy for gifted juveniles! Yes! This world is mine!
Sorry.
Couldn't be Maki's eyes. I gave Kokichi what he wanted. Thanks. Kokichi's evil yet innocent smile stayed on his face as he took the key. And then he simply left. He solved the entire mystery for us and left. He left us there with the truth of our despair. Smoogie, are you okay? She's got a 1,000-yard stare. It's no use talking to her right now.
Which means...
The Ultimate Academy is a spaceship, and we're the 16 survivors of humanity.
Unfortunately...
This killing game we've been playing. Why pit the remnants of humanity against each other for a world that no longer exists? The mastermind who engineered all this, and is forcing us to participate, is Kokichi.
Oh no!
I can't. My mind feels like it's about to short circuit. Me too.
Are you okay?
Himiko, are you okay? Am I okay? How could I be okay? The outside world, everything's destroyed. Everyone's dead. Everyone at school, everyone in my neighborhood, they're all dead. Calm down, Himiko. What am I supposed to do now? There's no point in living anymore. Maki. Coward.
Okay,
I know.
but
I just don't have the strength. I can't fight back. I can't do it. The whole truth was revealed. The conclusion. This is the end. There is no outside world. We are the only humans left alive. Trying to get outside was pointless, and we played the killing game for it. It was all meaningless. That's the conclusion. Nonsense. So why did all the others die for then? So this is the despair that Gonta felt. So much despair you want to die. It really is just like that. If it's like this, it would have been better if I died a lot earlier. Then it's all over now. That's true. This is the end of everything. Our story ends here. There will be no more death. No more killing game. It's all pointless. The truth is, we all should have just died a long time ago. I don't even remember how I got back to my room, but before I knew it, I felt my body in the bed. Numb. I didn't want to sleep. I just wanted to run away from the despair, but the sleep came anyway. Did you know that when you talk to someone on a cell phone, you're not hearing their real voice? Their voice is converted to a synthetic sound while you're both communicating. By breaking down their voice into various waveform patterns, the phone reassembles those patterns to recreate characteristics of the speaker's voice. This reduces the amount of voice data that needs to be sent to make the call possible. Also, you know how shaved ice has flavored syrups such as strawberry, melon, and lemon? They're all the same flavor. The only difference is the aroma and the food coloring dye. Do you think these facts are lies? Do you deny that these facts are lies? What would the world be like if all lies were denied outright? I bet it would be a very lonesome world. Lies are what make the world go round. Hold me, Jack. Well, okay there, Kokichi. For the follow. Monokuma must not be here anymore. There's no point to the morning announcements anymore. So it's really over. There's no point to this killing game anymore, but because there's no reason to go outside. There's no reason to keep living. There's no reason to live. 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 This is an epilogue. All that's left is to take up time. What a boring story. There's nothing I can do anymore. Time to drink cyanide. I wonder what everyone else is doing. I wonder what Kaito is doing. That's right. I wonder if Kaito is okay. Is he... It's no use. My mind isn't working and my body... If you're searching for the meaning of life, you're already doing it wrong. Your life doesn't need a meaning, it just needs a purpose. In other words, you just need something to live for. You can live for spending time with loved ones or chasing dreams. You can even live for eating delicious food or playing games. Most people can get by as long as they have something to live for. If you say Danganronpa is your reason to live, I couldn't be happier. It's been a real pleasure doing business with you. It's morning. How long have I been like this? I should get up, or I might not ever get up again. I don't care if I just kill my...
Huh?
What? My body reacted reflexively as I heard the doorbell. Somewhat surprised that I even managed to get out of bed, I went to the door. Who could it be? On my feet for the first time in a long while, I walked uneasily to the door. I slowly opened it and... You look terrible. Maki,
Hey,
go take a shower or something. Anything to help your face. I'll be in the dining hall with everyone else. Everyone?
okay.
I'll be waiting, so hurry up. Maki takes care of her boys. Maki spoke curtly and left. Everyone is waiting in the dining hall. I guess I should go. Shower scene? Aw, I hurried and took a hot shower, then left my room. No shower scene. Leo. Don't think there's a push command there, Mankeys. Everyone was in the dining hall, besides Kokichi and Kaito. But mentally, they weren't really there. The life had gone out of their eyes. Everyone here looks terrible. Really? Even I look terrible? Well, your face always looks like that. What are we talking about? We're discussing how we want to die, right?
Huh?
What? I want to go without suffering. Maki, can you do something about that? Sure, but before that, take a look at this.
Ah,
Is that a flashback light? Well, you just kill me. Don't stop me. I just wanna die. Tenko probably wouldn't be mad if I chose to die in this situation. We found the last flashback light. Do, 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 do. A flashback light, but now that we've learned everything, there's no point to it. Even in such a dire situation, robophobia still persists. God damn it, social justice. You're not even a magic carp. You're... There you go. Maki, why do you have that?
See.
It was on top of the table when I went to the dining hall this morning. It was just sitting there. Kokichi probably just put it there. To confirm the truth, perhaps. If we use that flashback light, we may recover memories that corroborate his story. So we're supposed to use the flashback light to confirm the truth Kokichi told us. We don't need to confirm anything. We saw the outside world for ourselves.
Hey,
Do you want to die comfortably? I can help you, but we should check this flashback light first.
huh?
What? Why do we have to do that? It's the only thing we can do right now. If we're going to die, then we might as well do anything we can. We'll have no regrets that way. And even if it's dangerous, it wouldn't matter anymore, right? Either way, there's nothing for us to lose. We don't have any hope left. So let's do what we can. Okay, things won't end up any worse than they already are. So when you kill me, will it be like I'm falling asleep? Then it's decided. Kibo, Shuichi, are you fine with that? Yes, very well then.
Okay.
Yeah. You're the first person to call me out the fact that I've been interchanging the word flashback and flesh black. I've been switching between the two every time it pops up. And thus it was decided, fairly painlessly. A flashback light suddenly appeared. Nothing could be more obvious and suspicious. But because our spirits were already broken, we had nothing to lose anyway.
hey.
Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Maki switched on the flashback light, and at that moment, the world flipped upside down, turned inside out. That's it! I remember! Everything is connected, and we had forgotten. We had forgotten that everything is connected. Hope's Peak Academy? It all started at that academy, a government-backed school that nurtured the most talented students in various subjects. Hope's Peak Academy. And that event that tore that school apart changed the world. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. It triggered a wave of terrorism and war across the world, humanity's true despair. Half the world was destroyed as a result of the terrible violence. And that tragedy was caused by a single high school girl. The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. She used whatever means necessary to paint the world in despair. The killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy was the same way. Trapped by the ultimate despair, forced into a killing game. But after Junko Enoshima died, the case was closed and the world began to slowly recover. But Junko's disciples, the remnants of despair, weren't done sowing chaos. The Future Foundation fought against them, trying to restore order. The war between hope and despair grew more and more extreme. The fight raged on but came to a sudden end. And right then, Kokichi 007 Oma, thank you for the follow. And right then, it was from then on that we remembered it was the beginning of our truth. One day, terrible despair suddenly rained from the sky. Countless number of meteorites fell upon the world carrying an unknown virus. Emboldened by the overwhelming desire, the remnants cried, "Humanity deserves damnation." The Future Foundation was overwhelmed by the renewed despair and quickly lost influence. But then, Makoto Naegi, together with the former members of the Future Foundation, started the Gopher Project at Hope's Peak Academy. Only genius can overcome nature, and our only hope can overcome despair. Our young geniuses must escape this earth to become the seeds of the future. That is the only hope for humanity. Those principles, the Gopher Project began, and 16 Hope's Peak students were selected. We were those 16 students. That's it. We weren't all attending different high schools. We were all attending the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy. We were the students that applied after learning Hope's Peak was rebuilt. And the new Hope's Peak was like the last in that it accepted applications for talented students and cultivated ultimate talents. Hope's Peak Academy was a large school, so we were all in separate classes, but we were all students of Hope's Peak Academy. When the candidates, 16 of us were selected for the Gopher Project because, no, we weren't selected. We were the only ones left. The mysterious virus from the meteorites had spread rapidly around the world. The entire world was on the brink of extinction. Hope had almost triumphed, but cruel despair came roaring back to overtake the world. But we just happened to be immune to the virus. That was the reason we were chosen for the Gopher Project. I finally remembered. That world, this world, it's all connected.
That's it.
Everyone, did you all remember?
Yes.
Yes, I can vividly recall everything now. Yeah, why? How could we forget something so important?
Yeah.
We were students of Hope's Peak Academy. We were the symbols of hope, entrusted with the survival of humanity. Except for one person, Kokichi Oma, the mastermind behind this killing game, his organization's real identity.
They were the remnants of despair.
That's right. The cult organization out to destroy the Gopher Project. If Kokichi is the leader, that means he controls the remnants of despair. Out of all of us, he is the closest to the ultimate despair.
It's so obvious. A killing game like this could only be done by the remnants of despair.
Last trial. Monokuma. Students of Hope's just like Junko and Oshima's killing game. Only someone who worships the ultimate despair would replicate that killing game.
Which means
that this killing game is just like the one that came before. It's a battle between hope and despair. Killing game that mires hope in dark despair. Wait, hold on. This was such an important killing game, then why did Kokichi abandon it? That's also something the remnants of despair would do. They admired Junko and Oshima, right? Made an elaborate plan to cause us to despair, but he got bored of that plan. Wanting to feel the despair of your plan being ruined. That's the ultimate despair for you.
hey,
Strong Maki. Nothing. I'm just not convinced. It's probably fine though, it's not a big deal.
okay.
Are you sure? Finally learned the truth, but we still can't do anything. Even if we can get out of this academy, the outside world is still destroyed. There's no hope left for us. No, we just need to become that hope. Huh? What's with you all of a sudden? If all hope is lost, then it's up to us to become that hope. Are you having fun? After all, we're students of Hope's Peak Academy, aren't we? We're all that's left of the 16 who survived the battle between hope and despair.
Listen closely.
If we give up now, everyone who fought on the side of hope will have fought for nothing. Fought for nothing. That's what my inner voice is telling me. That no matter what, I cannot abandon hope. I cannot give up. Yes, that's what it's urging me to do. So I will not despair, even if it's only a little. I will move forward toward hope.
Okay.
Kibo.
Listen closely.
Right now, there is no use in thinking about whether our lives have meaning or not, because as long as we're alive, we still have the power to decide that meaning for ourselves. That's what I believe hope is.
I see.
Yeah, that's what hope is. I see. Yeah, you're right. We're the students of the new Hope's Peak Academy, rebuilt as the symbol of hope. If we, the students of Hope Peak, give up, the world really will be plunged into despair.
You're right.
Got it. In the end, it's all about willpower. I'm gonna live until the end and never give up. We won't be able to do anything in that destroyed world.
Great, huh?
But making the impossible possible is what magic's all about. It's a pain, but it'll be worth it. I'll live. I'll live for 100 million more years. You guys,
Right.
let's do it.
All right.
Let's fight together against
Yes.
despair. Yes, as long as we stand together without giving in to despair, we will find a new hope. As we all stood in unison, we each felt the power of hope coursing through us, driving our bodies. The hope born in this academy, a tree of life with roots down deep, it was supporting each and every one of us. Motivation is rushing through my entire body. This is the power of hope. With a laugh like that, you sound less like a mage and more like a wicked witch. Kokichi may have left that flashback light to make us give up, but if that was his plan, it failed. It's true, it does seem as though Kokichi's plan went wrong somewhere. The only person who can give us flashback lights is Kokichi.
Hey,
Ah, so what's our plan now? What are we going to do about Kokichi?
That's right.
We've gotta stop you-know-who, the remnant of despair, or this despair will never end. We have to save Kaito,
You're
too.
right.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
He's so stupidly positive. He's just the kind of guy we need at a time like
right.
this. With Kaito by our side, encouraging us, then even if we are the only people left, I think we can still find a new hope. Yeah, that's exactly right. I knew that even in a situation like this, he'd think of something. Problem is, where are Kokichi and Kaito? They're in the Exisol hangar. Both of them. Kokichi did say that Kaito would be trapped in there, but by chance I happened to see Kokichi leaving the hangar during nighttime yesterday. By chance? Really?
Right, right?
I bet the truth is you were worried about Kaito and were watching the hangar all day. Looks like that was the case.
So what?
It's not like I was worried about Kaito or anything, I just had nothing else to do. Also, I'm used to watching others, so it wasn't any trouble. It's important for assassins to watch their targets and think of ways to kill them.
Stop it.
We were just getting mushy, but you had to make it all bloody instead.
100%.
We know they're in the exit hall hangar, but how do we get them out?
By the way,
Hangar has an alarm system that will go off if anyone approaches the shutter. On top of that, Gokichi has the alarm remote key to shut off that alarm system. There's also an electric barrier, right? We need to do something about that too. Yes, but even approaching the control panel will set off the alarm too. So many problems right from the start. What should we
It's
do?
okay.
It'll be fine. I think I know how to stop the alarm system and the electric barrier. Does she have an idea? I think she do. And we'll find out next week. Because it's that time. Actually, the most perfect time for it to end. Will we finish this next week? Who knows? It is already that time. It's 9:55, y'all. No? Oh, right. Next week's that movie, right? For you? I thought that was the week after. It's the 19th? No. We're not finishing it next week? Or we got a lot more to do? Oh. Well, good. I was just like, I don't know how they're gonna continue this going on. I have a couple suspicions, but we'll just have to wait until, you know, that hits for us to figure out what those suspicions are now, won't we? But, yeah, I know you know. You're a cheater, so... Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody. A dear funky people.